I'm so sorry, Pisces. We got cut off there.
But yeah, it feels like you got a lot of options, or there's a sense of like not knowing which way to go when it comes to a direction that you're trying to move in. So maybe this is also about, I'm getting the notion too of, it's like you need to try things out to actually figure out how you're feeling about things. Because you may be in a space where it's like you don't want to make a decision because you're like playing everything out in your head and you're not actually experiencing it. And this feels like a motion that like you may be being guided into to actually take action. And it's like, even if it doesn't lead you to exactly where you think it is, maybe like that thing after that is going to lead you to exactly where you're trying to go. So there's a sense of like needing to be okay with not having everything figured out right now and just take a chance on something. And it's like, it's either going to work out or it's not going to work out. And if it doesn't, then you try something else. So there's maybe a bit of hesitance because it's like things aren't all like perfect, or you like don't understand all of, you don't like, you couldn't possibly know all of the variables to a situation. So it's like, unless you live this out, you're not going to be able to like accurately even depict what could potentially happen. So complicated, Pisces. So it's like you just have to do something about it. It's like you have to make a choice is also what I'm getting. A choice has to be made. So in the first spread, I'm just looking at Gemini. This can be a significant placement for you that that you feel like is exacerbating the part of you that makes it difficult to make decisions or to actually initiate things sometimes, because it's like we can go this way, we can go that way, we can go all around here. So it's about picking something and sticking with it long enough to actually see what comes from it and what's happening. For some of you, plain and simple, I'm seeing somebody somebody comes through and wants something with you, but they don't resonate with you in the way that you're looking for, and so you're like, I'll take my chances elsewhere. This can be somebody you were connected with previously. I'm seeing someone that you're already familiar with the Lovers, or just somebody that comes in that you're like familiar enough with to know that they don't resonate with you. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you're growing more and more confident that you're going to find what you're looking for elsewhere. It's like, you know that you need to leave something behind, maybe something that feels comfortable for you. It's like maybe some nice little situation you have going on with someone, but it's not actually fulfilling to you in the way that you want. It's like something that just works for the time being. But now time is up. Because it looks like you're going for a bigger goal even here. And it's like that's becoming more and more clear to you. It's that whatever situation you have going on, it's not the objective. And there's a sense of realizing this now. I feel like you have dreams attached to where you're going, and that's what you're using as the compass, is what I'm hearing. Maybe at times your dreams feel so big too that they feel unobtainable until you get a glimpse of them, and then you recognize that you can accomplish what it is that you've set out to do. Feels like the only thing that is holding you back from a new beginning and from actually finding what you're looking for, something or somebody's holding you back. 444 on the time. Something, someone is holding you back. This is like somebody that we may have some codependency with, somebody that we have an intricate connection, something we have a complicated connection with. This can be a habit, this can be something we feel very comfortable in, something that satiates us in a moment. However, it's something that does not allow us to dance with it and also grant us our freedom simultaneously. And so there's a sense of even recognizing that too. It's like coming face to face with the devil here. It's like this thing that's held you back, or this connection that you've allowed to funnel all of your energy into and not save it for the other things that you want to be using that energy for. Yeah, I really feel as much as this represents Capricorn, but it also it can represent the things that we feel attached to, but the things that kind of keep us chained up in a way where it's like, because we are so attached to these things, it's not allowing our energy to express itself freely. This can be talking about addiction, which can take many shapes and forms, to relationships, habits, substances, things psychologically. It can be like wanting to stay in a place that's stuck because that feels comfortable to you. And it feels like something that we're really reflecting on, something that we're really trying to understand. It's like something that you no longer want to be attached to anymore because it doesn't grant you the freedom that you want. The freedom that you want. I'm seeing you break away from this. It's like you trade out the devil for the Fool here. The Fool represents Aquarius. It's like I'm seeing your new beginning, like calling over to the devil. It's like you know that you have to break away from this in order to have this new thing that you want. It's like it takes faith. It takes a chance for you to do this. It may feel uncomfortable because it's not what's familiar to you. Because I see the devil too. The devil is like a stagnating energy. It's like, just stay here. I'll keep you comfortable, but like, don't leave the room. It's one of those types of energies. And it's like, you want to explore the whole building, but because you're so preoccupied by what's being like thrown your way, there's a sense of like not leaving that room that you've been in. So this is too about breaking out of that and exploring where you may feel uncomfortable and you may be inexperienced even in that way, but it's worth it to you because it has the promise of something beautiful and invigorating, no matter where it goes or where it takes you. It's the chance to have an adventure. And I really do feel more than anything like this is a huge step that we've taken, Pisces, in understanding what has kept us still when we have wanted to roam and wander. This can be certain experiences you wanted to have that you kept yourself back from, relationships, activities. Because the devil can also be self-imposed restrictions or responsibilities that we are telling ourselves we have to follow or be under the rule of. So this is also about you breaking out of conformity in that way, because the devil also speaks on conformity. That's Saturn energy. It's Capricorn. It's like you play by the rules, and with Uranus right next to it, it's like Uranus is about to break you out of jail. But it's like you have to recognize that you're in jail to be able to know that you have to break out of it, or even that you want to. prison, metaphorically speaking. So it seems like a realization that you're having, and it feels too like something that was self-imposed, but maybe something that you were so caught up in the drama of, caught up in the dance with, that you weren't recognizing what was going on. Because when we're in the thick of it, it's so different than when we are above it. But this feels like one of those moments where you are above it now, looking down onto it. And so there's a sense of things coming together to form a clear picture so you can actually see what's going on here. All right, so Gemini in the first spread, Capricorn here, and Uranus. All right, my friends, we are going to end the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.